Situation there, but a lot of people now saying that Ben Carson is a racist, but is it really racism or is it just common sense?
No, it's not racism at all. Only a moron didn't understand what Dr. Ben Carson was saying. Look, I agree with him that Sharia law is incompatible with our constitutional republic here in the United States. Sharia law, my limited knowledge of Sharia law, it governs public behavior, personal behavior, and personal thought. Our Constitution, on the other hand, limits government intrusion into our public behavior, our private behavior, and our personal thought. So therefore, it's incompatible. But the thing that gets me, Charles, is why these candidates continue to take the bait from the media and be led down these rabbit holes with some of these questions. If someone would ask me, could you support a Muslim for president of the United States? My answer would have been, I support me for president of the United States, and here's my vision for America. But instead, they continue to go down these rabbit holes. And it took Dr. Carson off his game for 3-4 days, a better part of a week, instead of staying on his vision.
Right. And also, I mean, let's face it, we've shed a lot of blood in the Middle East. We spent a lot of money in the Middle East thinking that perhaps we could even force any form of democracy. And I think that failed experiment cost us a lot of money and lives. So we kind of know it doesn't work. I want to shift gears a little bit here because the war on police is something that's bothered me for a long time. I spotted it a few years ago within the mainstream media. I'm glad that now people are fighting back. We have a situation, in fact, in Dallas, Texas, where the residents were tying these blue ribbons around trees and poles. They were showing their support for the police. But a city code enforcement official started to taking them all down, saying it was a violation. I mean, how stupid is that?
Well, my first reaction, what boneheaded bureaucrat made that decision? Look, you could take any law to the letter or any ordinance to the letter, but you have to understand, and they need to understand, whoever made this decision, what the intent of that ordinance is. And it was to keep your light poles and traffic lights from becoming billboards, and that is a distraction. That's not what this is here. It's very tastefully done. I'll tell you what, Charles, I bet if somebody, after the gay marriage ruling of the United States Supreme Court, if they would have gone out and tied those rainbow-colored ribbons that signify the gay movement in America, nobody would have touched those things, and no city official in Dallas would have ordered that they be taken down. But the police are easy pickings. But this is part of that thing that I've been telling people to do, to fight back. I would encourage the people of Dallas, as soon as they take them down, go back up there and tie 2 ribbons up. And if they come down and take those, tie 3 ribbons, because it is time to fight back and support the men and women who serve their communities wearing the badge.
I've got 10 seconds. Do you feel like the battle is shifting a little bit, though, that the public understands and reveres the police and understands what's at stake here?
Yeah, because we've changed the narrative, and now we have a narrative to counter that false narrative that it went on for several months. So I'm encouraged.
All right. Sheriff Clarke, always love when you're on the show. Appreciate it.